Hello, I'm Seerath and today I'm here to discuss segment and sessions in Google Analytics 4. Now we are also going to see some new features that are there in GA4 and were absent in Universal Analytics. And we will also see that how can we create our audience and use them as events and triggers. So first of all, let us go to the standard reports. So here we have the option to add comparison. We'll wait for it to load. See, we have the option to add comparison. If we click this, we can build a comparison. Let's say that I want to see all the data from the city of New York. And I want to further add a condition and say that I just want to view users with age of 18 to 24. Now, we are able to add these conditions in comparison, but that's about it. We do not have the option to add advanced functionality here on standard reports. But there is a solution to that. We go to explore section to build our segment and audience. So here we go to freeform. Here we have a section of segment. So we click add. We have user segment, session segment, and event segment. In Universal Analytics, event segment was not there. It was just user segment and session segment. We also have some suggested segments such as recently active users, non-purchasers, and many more. So let's go and click on user segment. So basically we will be using these more than the suggested segments because we can customize this according to our own need. So we click user segment. Here we have options to first of all name the segment, to add description, to include new user condition, and to view the summary here. We also have an audience, like an option to build an audience. We'll see this later. Let's first of all come here and add a condition. I want to say device. Yeah, so I want to view based on device category and I want to add a filter. So this will say that device category that contains, let's say, desktop. Now we have this new feature in GA4 where we can include data from any point irrespective of what range that we have selected. So we have to click apply. If we simply click out, the settings won't apply. It will load up and see. We can view the summary that 62,000 users logged in to our website using desktop. Now we have the option to add the user condition, like and between a user condition or create a or between a user condition, but we'll cross them for now. We have the option to add sequence. Now, these both are not necessary. Sometimes we feel that it is necessary to add this before adding a sequence, but it is not necessary. We can simply delete it. So let's add first step. I want to say that the user came on my website from desktop and he viewed the cart. So I'll say that user came to my website from desktop and viewed the cart. Now I will add another step here and I will say that, let's say after viewing the cart, the user made a purchase. So we'll add purchase here. So it's very simple. The user is viewing the website from desktop and the user is viewing the cart, and after viewing the cart, the user is making a purchase. So if we see on the right side, the summary is updated and 2.2K user did it in this pattern. Now, one more interesting feature that is given to us by GA4 is that this within option. If we select this, see the data is updated. So what is this actually showing us? This is showing us that after viewing the car, within 5 minutes, 1.2K users made a purchase. So this is a pretty good feature that is given to us by GA4. We can add the step. And there is one more thing that we can do. We can add a group to exclude. Now, let's understand that why would we want to exclude a group? Let's say that we own an electronic website who is just selling mobile phones. Now, a user came to our website from an ad and made a purchase. Now, why would we want to show the ad to the user who just made the purchase? We won't, because that won't result in conversion. So, what do is we temporarily exclude the user, let's say for 6 months or whatever suits our business model. Yeah. So, this is a use of temporarily excluding the user. We will not be able to save this segment because we are still in the demo view, but let's look at the option of building an audience. Now, we can build an audience with the membership duration 30, and let's look at in detail what is an audience trigger. So here it says that log in the following event when a user becomes a member of this audience. So this audience that we are creating here, every time a user is becoming a member, so it is asking us to input an event. So we select audience underscore card view underscore purchase. Now we made this event, and why is this necessary? Why is this? First of all, if we publish this audience, we will be able to see it here. Let's go to the configure section. And let's go to audiences. So if we publish the audience, we will be able to see it here. One thing that is very important to remember, that audience collect the data from the point forward. Like, it will not collect the history data. It will just collect the data from the point forward, and that's why we need to save and publish it in GA4. Now we can see that here is some audience that is being created. Now the important thing is that we created an audience, and there, while creating a segment, we were able to type an event. We typed audience underscore cart view underscore purchase. So we created that event. Now, what is the use of creation of that event, and why do we want to trigger that event? So if we go to events, we will be able to, we are not viewing it right now because this is a demo version, but we will be able to see that event here under the event section, and we will be able to see the count and the user. Now, the great thing about is that we will be able to mark that event as a conversion. So this is how audience are completely changed in GA4. GA4 also has a unique option that if we link our media platform such as Google Ads to it, it will automatically make us all the audience available there. But initially in Universal Analytics, we would have to manually go and uh, link all this audience. So yeah, this is how GA4 audience is different from Universal Analytics. Thank you.